tackle tigers. Only
You don't tackle tigers?
Only that person does.
Yeah, that Udyr in tiger stance is actually something you don't want to tackle. He tackles you.
Yeah, I'm not a tiger tackler, so it's not for me. Quick rundown of the teams. We're going to have Everest playing Soraka. I Tackle Tigers playing Crimson Akali. Gemini Phoenix on Seguin Garen. Arathian on Traditional Karma. And Targus on TPA Nunu.
Yes, and for the Riot side, we have Koinami, played by Riot Rojan. Astro Nautilus for Riot H Money. Pool Party Renekton from Eliv. Shockblade Zed from Kiru. And Happy Birthday! Surprise Party Fiddlesticks from Riot Morgan.
Yeah, everybody loves Surprise Party skin. That's my favorite Fiddle skin. I play a lot of Fiddlesticks. He's pretty much my main. And,
yes, he is.
And I rock the birthday skin probably 70% of the time. I have like 4 or 5 skins now because of awesome stream viewers. So I do rotate out the Dark Candy and the Bandito every once in a while too.
Yeah, I forget. I remember Mystery gifting you for Christmas. What did you get from that? Because I gifted a bunch of people.
I want to say... I'm trying to think.
Oh, it was Yasuo. High Noon.
High Noon. Yeah.
Yes.
He's only got 2 skins, so it's kind of cool.
Wait, 2?
Right? Doesn't he only have 2 skins?
Oh, classic. I guess
classic.
counts.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's still a choice. I mean, someone did have to create his classic skin. He's not running around nude.
Psh, or invisible. But yes, you do have to say happy birthday whenever you mention Fiddlesticks, especially Pool Party. Right? Dredgeline missing there from Riot H Money, but nothing too terrible happening. A lot of the teams are like just kind of walking up and hitting each other for almost nothing. Here taking a snowball to the face, though, will make him back out. And any damage that Community sustains is healed up by Everest.
Yep, they're going to be kind of trying to be bullies, and that's a good hook
Everest
onto
is caught.
Everest. They're going to jump in. They're not going to get the stun right there, and Gemini Phoenix is going to spin through there and really actually kind of equal out the trade in damage right there.
Yeah, the Inspire Shield from Karma got him out for free. No summoners having to be burned. Aetheryn taking a lot of return damage, though. Ignite going down.
Ooh, a flash out at the last tick of Ignite. Going to be able to pick up that kill. H-Money, one of those type of guys who's going to come in with an Ignite to an ARAM and picking up the first blood with that one right there.
Yeah, and Everest was desperate to keep Aetheryn alive there. Burned both the summoner and the basic ability heal, but not enough to save his life. Eliv taking some turret damage and return focus from Community, but that won't do much to him. He stays alive, pops a potion, hides in the bush, and that's pretty much what saves your life sometimes. It's just hiding. General Phoenix walking right into him. Not General. Gemini Phoenix.
He's Garen. I mean, those are his bushes to check.
Yep.
That's what they should understand.
It's his home. He gotta protect it.
Yep, they're doing a good job at actually pushing this tower. I really didn't think they'd have such a high advantage early on.
Yeah, they just have a lot of kind of natural tankiness in their team. They're actually going after General Phoenix, but Kira's taking a lot of damage, almost taken out by the tower. But yeah, they are actually doing
tower hits, trading that damage directly back off of Riot's health bars.
And they are actually doing kind of what you should be doing against a high sustain team like Community has. They have only kind of a little bit of poke just from the Karma Qs and the snowballs, but they're mostly sustain, and if you force them into their turret, it forces them to just use so much mana on their sustain, they don't have enough to trade back damage with in the long run. They're not quite to that point yet, but it is actually giving the Riot team an experience lead. Whoever's pushing and starts, but I Tackle Tigers is caught.
Yeah, that's a good dredge line jumping in there. Eliv getting a little too close. Ignite going down on him. Karma wants this kill, but Aetheryn getting way too close right there. She doesn't have summoners up, but a great Soraka heal, saving her life as Kiru actually missed the blades right there. Missed the Q on that Zed. Did not pick up that kill. I think if they landed the Q, it would have actually picked up the kill onto Karma. But everybody getting out alive right there. But pretty low health bars on both sides for Targus and H-Money right now. Good silence there, trading back and forth, but nothing really happening. Eliv getting a little bit low right there, but here comes another dredge line. Gemini Phoenix being the target. They take down Garen, who is not as tanky as he looks.
0-2 for Rioters. They're looking really good in this, and their late game, mid-late game team fights are really going to come out on top And but Aether's caught by a bubble, and he is gone right there, popped by Kiru.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. Lots of damage coming down when you start with that double longsword build, going right for the brutalizer for that CDR. And they're really just... There's another dredge line. The bait, but gets the shroud down, and that's going to save her right there. She was even bubbled in that, but Nunu's going to get a little too close and trade his life as well.
Yeah, a lot of like last-minute heals coming out of Everest right now. Even though Everest himself is low, but another dredge line lands on Aether.
Yeah, but this time they're tower diving once again. Eliv not going to be able to take... Oh, wow. Good job actually taking all those tower hits by H-Money on Nautilus and not letting Eliv take any of them after they kind of jumped on him and CC'd him right there.
Yeah, but crowd control under a tower is not too great if the tower is not focusing the one that's locked down. Great job by H-Money there, and again, no kills. It's still 0-4 for the Riot, and the community is not really able to get in. But
there is the Fiddlesticks ultimate coming in there. A fear goes on to... Who is that? Soraka, and she goes down first, but now they're all falling. A double kill for Zed right there. Eliv wants a little bit more. Will it be too much? No, he's got the Dominus, takes it. No! He doubles back and just goes down anyways. Gemini Phoenix the only one left up there. It is a 4-for-1 exchange, and another dredge line grabs him and takes him down. Kiru getting the execute, and so is Morgageddon. A double execute, 1-9. Riot really pushing their advantage. And I did not think they were even going to have it early game. I thought we were going to have to wait for that level 6 engagement we just saw, but they were controlling it before that.
Yeah, it's one thing I was trying to touch on earlier, is that when you force the enemy into their turret like that in ARAM, it gives you the experience lead because you're the ones killing the minions first. And if you can get that tiny window while you're 6 and the enemy isn't, that's when you need to engage, and that's exactly what Riot did. And now they're actually a good 4,000 gold lead, and this early in ARAM, that's not very common, and they're going to stamp this advantage and drive it home.
Yeah, those dark winds are scary. A good fear coming right there. The terrified Karma's going to get out of there. Nunu's going to try to ult, but being stopped by Renekton. A good job by Ireliv, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill with the help of Zed jumping in there, and that was a great stun right there. The Ruthless Predator locking down Nunu in the middle of the absolute zero.
It stopped it almost before it even got a second of channeling into it. Johnny Phoenix taking a lot of damage, and Eliv going in for a little trade because he's a Renekton. He has a double dash and should get out. That's actually now a lot of return poke. That is a completed Will of the Ancients already on Fiddlesticks. Not a great amount of chances to use it for his team, but it is actually working out pretty well for him.
Yeah, they're pushing forward. Spirit Visage on Eliv means he's not the target you want to get, but Akali with the second dash from her ultimate going to jump in there and pick up the kill. Nunu grabbing one as well. Kigru now in a 1v4 situation as I Tackle Tigers is able to zone out their team. Kigru forced to flash. Does Gemini Phoenix have the ultimate? He does not. He's already used it.
Already. Fiddlesticks ult.
Oh, Fiddle ults in, wants the 1v4. No Zonia's available, though. And it looks like going to pick up 2 kills, though. Now I'm grabbing one of those. And I'm surprised. They almost turned on Fiddle and took him out because without the Zonias, he is a very vulnerable target in a 1v4 situation like that. But it's his party. He can do what he wants to.
Yeah, again, he has the Will of the Ancients because he was on 3 or 4 members there. He got a lot of health back just by ulting and was able to tank it kind of effortlessly. Just like drain tanking, it kept him alive, and he's already back to full health.
Yeah, he's only got 1 point in the drain, but he's maxing the Dark Wind, which is the way to go for an ARAM because the amount of poke you can get from Dark Wind is really, really awesome, and it helps push the waves effortlessly.
Yeah, not to mention, because it is ARAM, it's a tight space. You cannot easily stop the bouncing from Dark Wind. Riot's bush camping, though, and they're going to get a good engage.
Yeah, they're going to jump out of here. Eliv going for targets. He's going to flash out. Gemini Phoenix taking a lot of damage, but Karma's going to go down first, making Kigru legendary right here. And we're talking about an 8-1 Zed. Now, Zed is typically not a very strong champion in ARAM, but when he's picking up all the kills, he's going to be a monster. H-Money laying down the Ignite, picking up another kill. Akali jumping onto Renekton right there. Going to drop the Shroud. Going to be able to jump around, but gets feared. Morgan must have been spamming a smart-casted Q because it actually caught her in the middle of her shroud when she ulted on Anami to pick up that kill.
Yeah, that's one thing you can actually... Anyway, the shroud was actually going down under his own turret. Didn't, unfortunately, give him that great of an advantage. Morgan's caught, though. He is not even going down because Gemini Phoenix is getting focused. Good Soraka heal, though, will keep him just barely alive. H-Money going down to the turrets. A little too greedy there, and the inhibitor is already exposed before the 10-minute mark. Riot is really just dominating this game.
Oh, and there's Zed jumping in with a death mark. Will he get his target? That is going to be Soraka popping with the extra damage from his ultimate. And Elo just kind of sitting in here, a 1v3, which is really not the best idea as Akali's jumping in, putting extra damage. But it's a bait into the party of Fiddlesticks. Morgan jumping in there, trying to pick up some kills, but it runs out just in time. Targus is going to get out a lot. Oh, the drain, not enough as Karma comes back and finishes him off with a Q, and that is going to be a kill for Karma as I Tackle Tigers is able to pick up a kill of her own and zone out the Nami. But Rojan, just barely missing the tidal wave, and now it's going to be a 2v3, but here comes Naughty Nautilus to get some kills while he moonwalks his way in here. But that is going to be a respawning community side, and now H-Money might be in a bad spot. Zed jumping in without an ultimate, and is going to turn around as Garen is going to just, spin around, clear some minions, and do a little bit extra damage.
That was, I have to say, that was actually really great baiting by Eliv. He knew he could get away at least quickly enough to bait everyone into the Fiddlesticks ultimate. Unfortunately, it didn't result in too great of a situation for Riot, but they are still really far ahead. The inhibitor is still exposed, hasn't gone down yet. Eliv just getting tickled there by that Karma Q. And, yeah, he doesn't really have anything to worry about. He actually has 2 Spectre's cowl items, a cowl itself, the Spirit Visage, and already building into a Banshee's Veil. He doesn't really care about any damage from community right now.
And Renekton not even buying boots. That's the shocking part, is that he doesn't even bother with the boots. Same thing with Akali, going right for the Gunblade. There's another hook onto Karma. That is going to be one dead Karma. She drops very fast from the CC coming out of the fear and silence that Fiddle is providing. Rojan landing bubbles at the same time, and a double kill actually coming out for H-Money as he continues to engage. Kigru on Zed picking up that kill under the tower. Morgan tanking one of the towers, getting some drain in there. Gemini Phoenix does not want to die, though. Garen being fairly tanky and picks up one kill, dropping down a sword on top of that Nautilus. But they're really just struggling to defend their towers right here.
Yeah, there's not really much they can do about it. Even under their own turrets, they're getting just demolished here. Happy birthday comes in from Morgan. Bezonia is under the enemy turret. Bubble goes on to Targus, but they cannot save that Fiddlesticks there. Rojan getting jumped on.
Yeah, Rojan trying to take out that tower. They don't regen in this game mode, so he actually might have been doing good there, getting that kill, because if you die at their towers, at their base towers, there's no way they're going to be able to push back and get any damage on yours.
Yeah, especially because they're fighting super minions here without any real physical damage. Not only do they not get to push the tower, but they don't get to damage it once they reach it. Anyway, we have a giant fed Poro in the middle lane here.
He's about to explode. He's really close.
Looks like Garen needs to do his job and feed it, but we do have an engage under the turret.
Yeah, under the turret, H-Money landing another hook. Nunu not in the bush, but will get a good amount of damage on a Morgan, who's forced to flash out in an extended engagement right here. Soraka doing all she can, raining down the Starfall, pumping up the heals. Eliv, though, is just too tanky. He's sitting up front, has the Dominus, and there Zed finally finds a target, jumping onto Soraka, but she's not going to go down. She still has a heal. Karma's picked up one kill onto Fiddlesticks, and it's just the longest fight ever. Kigru taking big damage from Karma, but that's a double kill for Zed. Zed's finally going to go down, though. I Tackle Tigers cannot 1v1 either one of these big tanks right here, but she's going to jump on a Rojan instead. Can she grab that kill? There's a heal and a good ult, but no, the flash comes out. Tackle Tigers is actually tackling Fish as he comes down right there, and now Riot forced to flash and run away as the two beefy Riot players, the community's forced to flash away as the Rioters are just kind of running in there. to continue this fight.
That was a lot. That was actually a really long kiting session for I Tackle Tigers. He danced around an unofficial triple kill by the end of it all. He just obliterated Morgan off the start. No Crow Storm for the Rioters.
Oh, Crow Storm
happy
coming in
birthday.
right here, though. And Targus being the focus of the fear. Aetherin knowing is going down. She's just like, well, maybe I'll just tether. I'll tether and run. That's all I'll do is I'll tether and run. And Eliv just kind of sitting there. They're really just bashing away. They don't have a lot of damage. I Tackle Tigers jumping on a Golden Fiddlesticks. Not enough damage, but she's going to be able to finish that up after he gets out of the Zonia stasis. And another long, long fight. I mean, their front line does not do much whatsoever. Karma going to go down right there. She's going to lay some damage down before she does. I Tackle Tigers wants to get a kill onto H-Money. She's going to pick it up, but trade her own life. And Zed picking up a double out of that.
It's interesting you should mention that it's not a lot of damage for the front line. Everett's getting jumped on. He should be splat, popped right there. But the last turret shot won't quite finish him off. Right, Roach in a little bit of trouble, though. Tidal Wave comes out, but yeah, Gemini Phoenix almost going on to him. He wants the kill, but he just barely gets it. Falls down himself.
Oh!
Almost gets Kiru.
Oh, he still gets the kill onto Targus. And a flash from Eliv going to be able to pick up that kill. Oh man, that had to be just off of cooldown for him to W out of there. Swapping places with his shadows to avoid the absolute zero damage.
This is not something I Tackle Tigers wants to do. There is the Fiddlesticks to crowd control her. Doesn't go back in and actually re-drain tanks. He cannot shroud away from the drain. And that's actually a lot of spell vamp on the Akali, keeping her alive right there. Just barely. Ignite going down though with the Karma Shield. Not enough to keep him alive. Double kill for Fiddlesticks. And that is pretty much the two highest damage on Community going down right there. Cannot fight these tanks in their face. Happy birthday comes in for Fiddlesticks. Not
no
quite
fear to follow up with it though. So wasn't able to get anybody to stay in the AoE from that. Gemini Phoenix spinning around, putting a silence on a Morgageddon. Eliv gonna dive into the towers and die. Everest's gonna go down. Nautilus picking that one up. Gemini Phoenix now in a bubble of trouble, popping his barrier, and H-Money just tanking the tower, really not caring, but I Tackle Tigers is already back up. They have to focus Akali. She actually gets the Zonias from the tidal wave. Rojan, though, standing in the absolute zero, taking big damage from Targus, and it's just not enough. And this is going to be GG. Riot taking it convincingly at just above 17 minutes.
I, for some reason, cannot see. Oh, the inhib respawned right as they were on the Nexus. Yeah, and Everest just cannot. Oh, the base laser actually takes out Kiru right there. It's only a matter of time. This base is going down. Two super minions standing at the Nexus don't even know what to do. It's half health, and this will be Riot's game. We go to a tiebreaker for the community game in Game 3.
That is it. A good, well-thought game. I mean, it wasn't an easy game. I really thought that the early game was going to go to community, and that Riot would have to claw back with ultimates and great engages. But they had some really good Nautilus hooks, and that really changed the game for them.
Yeah, again, they also knew to just force the minions into the turret. That gave them a level advantage they needed to force the team fights before community could even react to them. They just didn't have the ultimates ready when they needed it, and they lost the game for it.
I'm gonna get the next game, not another game, up for you guys. We'll do let's do a man mode.
Man mode.
Man mode.
You heard my call for man mode, didn't you? Anyway, explaining man mode. It's the all bottom, all random kind of style for Crystal Scar. It's only between the bottom two turrets. You can only stay